So here you go. Obviously this isn't done yet, but I'm gonna take off the plastic wrap. Whoa! It's not bad. Wow! Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. This is Chris, Time FK7. My name is Chris and I make videos of this 2021 Honda Civic Sport Hatch. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so that you can get notified every time I do post a video on the channel, because I do post every Wednesdays and Sundays. Now that being said, today's video is going to be wrapping a hood on this 2021 Honda Civic Sport Hatch. Let's go. It's time for subscriber builds, where I feature your builds on my video. And our first build for this video is from Pete Namowicz with his 2019 EX hatch, and here is his mod list. Next is John O'Connor's build, and he said, "Hey Chris, don't think I might go on your next YouTube video, but I love watching your YouTube ever since you had 1K subscribers. Keep doing what you're doing and don't stop. Stay blessed, much love." Then we have Dathan P's build, who says, "Hey Kuya Chris, please feature my car Gideon on one of your videos. My name is Dathan, I live in Visalia, California. Love your channel. I have a 2021 EX model in Sonic Gray Metallic. I've changed out the interior with catskin leather. I've also changed out the interior lights with LEDs and also added the red speaker and volume trims from Amazon. Thank you, and I look forward to your weekly videos." Finally, we have Asa Rosales, who says, "Howdy Chris from Texas. Awesome car and awesome channel. I've been looking to make an exhaust sound a bit louder than stock. How much did your muffler delete cost you? Also looking to share my car with the channel too. I live in Austin, Texas, and here's my 2017 Civic hatchback. To answer your question, my muffler delete cost me $150. He also provided a list of his mods, and he also said, "Thanks for checking out the whip and keep up the awesome content, giving me great ideas on what to do next." With so many build submissions, there is now a waiting period. So if I haven't featured your builds yet, don't worry, because your build will certainly be featured on the channel. If you haven't already and you wanted to feature your build on the channel, send me an email at christimefk7 so that your build can be featured on my upcoming videos. So as you guys might remember, I did wrap my hood a couple months ago, and today we're going to be wrapping the roof to match the hood. That way, maybe I'll decide if I need to peel off the hood wrap or just leave it the way it is. Now the reason why I'm wrapping the hood is because I do a lot of highway driving and I get a lot of rock chips from any cars that are in front of me. Just recently I did get a rock chip on the roof, so that's why I decided it's time to finally do the roof wrap. Also, I wanted the roof to match my hood, so today we're going to be wrapping the roof of this Honda Civic. The tools you'll be needing for this installation is, of course, your cutting tool to cut the wrap, a squeegee with a microfiber end. So this squeegee has a rubber and a microfiber end, so for all your squeegee needs. And then a heat gun. So once your wrap folds or becomes crinkled, you can easily just set it back to the way it was before by just heating it up with this heat gun. And of course, you need your roof wrap, which is a gloss black that we're going to be putting on. And then cleaning materials to clean your roof. You need isopropyl alcohol and some sort of clay bar, because once you wash off your hood with soap and water, you're going to be needing to clay it off just so that you can get rid of the contaminants, because you really want a really clean roof so that the adhesive could stick and so that you can prolong the life of your roof wrap. Because if you have contaminants on your roof, then there's a chance that your roof wrap will peel off over time. So it's best to prepare now rather than suffer later. You'll also be needing a plastic prying tool because you will be taking off the antenna in order for you to have a much cleaner wrap. So in order for you to get access to that antenna, you will have to pry open some things in the inside. So with that, you'll be needing a socket wrench. It is a 18mm screw that you would have to take off. You also need a set of pliers, because you do need to pinch off those handles that you have inside. That's one thing to note, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm sitting in the rear side of the car, and this is the handles that I was talking about that you do have to take off. And so on each side there are covers. I have here a screwdriver, or you can use a plastic prying tool, whichever works best for you. So you're gonna pull down your handle. So there's a tab right here and then right here. So on each side there's a tab, and you're just simply gonna put in your screwdriver and just pry away. Once you get it loose, just simply pull out, and this tab will come out, and it looks like this. And then we're gonna do it on each side. So one right here and one right there, just like what we did over here. We're just gonna take this right off. Just like that. That was a pain in the ass. Next, you're gonna grab your pliers and then you're gonna squeeze these two tabs. Just like that. Boom, pull out. You're gonna do it on both sides. Just like so, boom. What I like to do is I like to keep the pieces together, that way I don't lose them. So we're just gonna put this back on, just like that. So that when it comes to installing them back on, you're not gonna be looking for them. We're not done yet, because we would have to take off this liner. And for us to take off this liner, it's better if you open up your trunk or your hatch, which I'll do. There is a little screw that's holding it down, so what you're gonna do is take that off first. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, I just broke that off. There, now it's off. Are you kidding me? That's all you gotta do. Don't be like me and ruin the plastic screw. If you do ruin it, it's fine. You can always get replacements, which are really cheap. But in order for us to actually take this off, what I did was I slipped my screwdriver in this crack right here, and then I pried it from the inside. So let me show you guys. You can see where I like put my screwdriver in, and I pried from the inside. I just went like boop, and then the screw just popped out. So once it pops out, you know, just simply just gonna take it right off, and then you're gonna have access to your liner. Except there is one thing that is holding us back, which is this guy right here. So your pillar has to come off, and in order for us to take off the pillar, you're just gonna simply pull, and then you're gonna do it for both. The easiest way to do it is grab it from here and just pull down like so. You're then gonna pull on this liner right here. So if I take you guys in here, this, you can see part of the antenna right here, but basically it's a 18mm that you need to take off. It's located right here. Unfortunately, I can't show this on camera because there is limited space. So now that we got the antenna pulled off, we can now work around the antenna. A lot of people pull their whole entire antenna off, but for this one, we're just gonna wrap around the antenna. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray this with alcohol. Just spray the rag, and then just simply just wipe away the dirt that's surrounding your antenna. So just cut off a portion of the wrap, and then you're just gonna apply it over your antenna, just like that. So it is a little big. Like I said, you do want to over measure, because if you under measure, then you're gonna come up short, and then you're gonna have some white spots showing. Let me show you how this creased roof wrap would be back to its original form once I apply heat to it. So you see how it's creased? All you have to do, take your heat gun, apply some heat. And it's starting to go back to its original form. Just like that. And make sure that the antenna is clean. I've already cleaned this earlier with isopropyl alcohol. Just take your wrap, peel it off, and you're gonna apply it on the antenna. And if you're a short guy like me, you can actually use your door jamb. So I'm just gonna stand on it. And now I have the elevation to actually work on my car. Now that we have kind of a basis of how much wrap we're gonna use, we're just gonna cut off any excess wrap. Okay, so we're just gonna release as many air bubbles as we can. tried my best. Okay. Once the antenna has been wrapped, we are now going to start the process of wrapping the roof. First, you would have to take off the weather stripping, and be careful when taking this off because there are clips that are attached to the ends of the strip, and they are really easy to break. Next, I pre-measured the roof and cut the wrap. You always want to over-measure because if you cut too small, then you would have a portion of the panel left unwrapped. Use these lines to cut a straight line down, or at least try to cut a straight line down. Pull the other side. Once measured, I placed 2 heavy objects on one side because since I'm working outside, I don't want the wrap to move around and possibly get damaged from the wind or having any contaminants like bugs, leaves, dust, or whatever land on the exposed roof. So we are now going to start. The antenna starts right here, so just cut whatever the antenna is touching. So just leave a little space, and then we're going to be cutting where the antenna is. So right here is where you want to cut for the antenna to go through, to pass through. So hopefully this doesn't mess it up. This is probably
but just a little bit.
Yeah, little by little. And then on the other side, you want to leave a little bit of space right here so that the antenna can pass through. Like this. There you go. I'm going to put the wrap under like that so that it won't be noticeable. So when we put the antenna down, it's going to look like that once we straighten this out.
Perfect.
Cool. So the trunk is open, and now you're just gonna push the wrap in onto the sides right here, just like that, so that none of the white stuff will show, and then any excess you're just gonna cut. We came across a problem right here. There's a crease right there.
We got lazy.
Yeah, we got kind of lazy, and I guess we're just gonna leave it like that. So here you go. Obviously this isn't done yet, but I'm gonna take off the plastic wrap.
Whoa!
It's not bad.
Wow!
For a DIY job, I mean, I think we did a pretty good job. Looks nice and clean. This is what we did. We basically put the wrap under this weather strip out right here in the front, and we have a little bit left to do. You want to flatten this part out because this will show even with your weather stripping. So as much as possible, make it look at least neat, at least close to perfect. So now we're going to be putting on our weather stripping since we flattened this out. And to put your weather stripping on, so basically it has like a special little insert. So there's like a nail or screw which is located right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is located right there. So there is clips right here which you would need to insert. So you're gonna adjust how you insert it. Okay, so we're just gonna insert it. Okay, so that's in. Then Once that's in, you're gonna flatten this out. If I go over here, this is somewhat of a final product. This is what the car would look like. And holy crap, it looks so good. It looks so good. Wow. That's a good looking car. Final product coming up. Alright guys, so that about wraps up this video. Wrap, get it? Okay, anyways, we did the roof wrap and we did the hood wrap, and together they look phenomenal. It really completes the look of the car. Even with just the hood wrap alone, I really didn't like it, but over time it grew on me, and like I started liking it. And now I think that if I peel off the hood wrap, it's gonna look empty. It's gonna look like there's something wrong. But with the hood wrap and the roof wrap, now I can sleep in peace. The car looks complete with the 2 wraps installed, and I did this by myself with my assistant. I didn't have to go to the shop and pay $500. Instead, I only paid $70 for the wrap. So if I were to take it to a shop, I probably would have spent like $700 in total in terms of labor and, you know, having the car in the shop for a day or maybe 2 days or even longer. But instead, I did it myself. It's not perfect from far away. You can't really notice it. But yeah, it's really worth it if you're going to be doing it yourself. Have a lot of patience. Don't be like me. I don't have patience. That's why I had my wife help me out for the most part, because I probably did like a quarter of the wrap. She did the rest. But yeah, it's really worth it. It really changes the look of the car. It makes it more look aggressive and more sportier, even though this car already has an aggressive look to it. And if ever you want the wrap, I'm going to be linking it down in the description. I did buy it off of Amazon from a company called Civic. But yeah, I'm going to link it down in the description. So just in case you wanted to order that same wrap, I'll be linking it there. So be sure to check that out. Anyways, if you're interested in the market for LEDs or floor mats, be sure to check out LastFit's website and use my code CTFK7 for that 10% off. They do make high quality stuff. I installed it myself in my car and I love it. Thank you all for watching. This is Time FK7. And from filming this video, we're probably on the road to 10K or already hit the 10K mark. But thank you all for your support. I will be doing a giveaway video soon. This is Time FK7 and peace out.